Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man. You can do the job while you're in town." Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Merry Christmas, guys. It is my favorite time of year. And this, by the way, is my week 8 post-op gastric bypass update. Numbers. I don't remember what I was last video. I think it was 309.2 or something. 309 point something. Hang on a second. Anyway, last week I weighed in at 303.6, and this week Monday, I went in to weigh, and I was really hoping I'd be in the 200s, but I wasn't. I am at 301.2, so 1.3 pounds outside of the 200s. I was shaking my fists in fury. Not really, but I'm excited about 301.2. I'd be more excited about 299 point something, but next week. So what do I want to talk about this week? Well, finals are almost over. I've got a final tomorrow morning, Thursday, 8 o'clock sharp for my math class. I don't know why they make math finals at 8 a.m. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Who can think about math at 8? I can't. Anyway, I'm so glad school's almost over for this semester. I'm tired. I'm ready for a break. I'm ready to spend the holidays and relax and just spend time with my family. So, let's see. Oh, yes. I've had lovely adventures in birth control. Who was it? I Make This Look Easy 05. She had posted a video a couple weeks ago about birth control and whether or not the pill's right for us and all that sort of stuff. And I've always read, by the way, that the pill is not a good idea because we don't absorb it right. So, that's just my take on it. But the pill has not been an option for me since way before I ever thought about bariatric surgery, just because I went on it for about 4 months after my daughter was born. And it made me so crazy, psycho, hormonal. I was just a wreck. I mean, I felt like I was losing my mind. I really did. And at first I thought it was postpartum depression, but then I started to realize somehow or another that it was the birth control making me feel like a psycho. So I stopped taking the pill, and lo and behold, a few weeks to a month later, I felt like a completely new person. That was my first experience ever with hormonal birth control. So I thought, well, okay, maybe it's just a pill. I can try a different one, yada yada. I didn't end up trying a different pill. The next time I tried hormonal birth control was last December. It was right before I started school, and I didn't think a baby was it was a good time for a baby. So I tried the depot shot because it's less maintenance. I don't have to remember to take it every day at the same time, blah, blah, blah. And the depot messed me up. Messed me up. 3 weeks into it, I got my first period. That lasted 3 weeks. And I'd have a week off and have another 3-week long period. Have a week off, have another 3-week long period. And this lasted the whole 3 months. It actually lasted past the 3-month time that it takes, because I don't know, it must have taken longer for all of the medicine to work itself through my system. But I was miserable that whole time. Needless to say, I did not go back to get my second dose of the depot. So I started researching birth control options again after that failure. And I didn't feel comfortable taking a pill because not only does it make me psycho, but I do have a problem remembering to take pills every day. And, case in point, I'm even struggling to take my vitamins now. I was doing pretty good there for a while, but then I started feeling like doggy poo for a few days, and I like the vitamins were making me nauseous. Making me more nauseous than I already was. I had a baseline nausea. So, anything that I put in my mouth made me more nauseous. And that ended up being birth control related too, by the way. But I researched, the IUDs I'm not comfortable with. My doctor only does the copper ones to begin with, so if I wanted the Mirena, I'd have to go to a different doctor, which is just a pain in my butt. Either way, IUDs do carry a risk, however small, of causing sterility, and I know I want more kids, and it would be devastating if a birth control method took that option away. So that slight risk of an IUD causing sterility feels like, this big to me. So I don't want, I didn't, I didn't consider the IUDs for very long. I was told about the Implanon, which is the little plastic thing that they insert in your arm, but it's the same medicine as the depot, and I'm just not sure how fast my body would metabolize it. And if it metabolized it anything like the depot, then that just would not be a good option for me, because that thing's supposed to stay in your arm for 3 years, I think it is. And it's a surgical procedure to take it out. And that's just a lot of pain to go through if it's going to fail me like the depot did. NuvaRing, I'm pretty sure I'd forget to take out. So, that could make me sick. That, and I'm just not comfortable with my body enough to insert it, so yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, the patch. The patch is what I tried that made me sick. I put it on the Sunday after my last menstrual, and by the following Wednesday after that Sunday, I was feeling like poo. And Thursday, I was really feeling like poo, and I missed school and everything, because all I wanted to do was lay in bed all day, because I just felt that bad. I couldn't eat anything. Drinking made me nauseous, and that's just not a good thing whenever you can only eat and drink so much to begin with. Every opportunity has to be utilized, and it's just, yeah. I was kind of confused about why I was feeling so ill. I didn't think I'd been around anyone with a stomach bug, although I'm in college and everything. I've had my flu shot and all that stuff. My kid hadn't been sick, so kind of wondering where I'd picked up this stomach bug. And all of a sudden, Thursday night, I went to get in the bath to make me feel better, and I was sitting there in my nice hot bath, kind of dozing off, because that's what I do. Anyway, all of a sudden, bloop, light bulb went on, and I'm thinking, nausea, diarrhea, cramping, all these things are side effects to my birth control. And sure, these side effects might go away in a week or two, but I don't have a week or two to spare. So Guys, I'm telling you, hormonal birth control just doesn't agree with my body, and I don't know why. I'm sure I'm not the only woman out there who is like this, but that's my adventure in birth control. When I went in and talked to my doctor about, when I ended up getting the patch, I talked to my doctor about a diaphragm, because another thing, condoms don't work for us. They never have, and I don't know what the deal is with those, but we've tried different brands and everything, and they always seem to fail us. Or, okay, not always, but a good 80% of the time, which just isn't very comforting. So, anyway, I talked to her about a diaphragm, and she was concerned that my weight loss would cause my vaginal wall to shift around and stuff, and that it would affect the fit of the diaphragm. Which, you know, after I did end up getting one eventually. She talked to her colleague and a couple of other OBGYNs, and they all came to the conclusion that it shouldn't affect it. So she went ahead and prescribed me one, and upon getting it home, I read all the instructions and everything, and it does say to get refitted after, you know, if you lose 10 or 15 pounds, which that would be like once a month for me. Maybe even twice a month for me. So, I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep using it, and if it's, you know, if I think it's not fitting right, then I'll go back and get refitted for it, a different one. So, oh well, that's, you know, that's my option right now. You know, that, and it's really the best option for me. You know, besides the hormonal birth controls just kind of wreaking havoc on my body, you know, with the non-hormonal ones, I am ready to try for another baby. It's not going to take any time for the medicine to work itself out of my body before I get my fertility back. So, less time to conceive once we're ready. So that's good too. So yeah, that's my adventure of birth control. Like I said, not every woman's going to be like me, but there might be some of you who are. So, hopefully what I have to say helps someone. And if not, then, you know, it's my information, and I can look back on this video and go, oh yeah, I remember that. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. Oh, yes there is. Yes there is. I don't know how many of you guys have dealt with this, but I have been a complete emotional wreck for the last few weeks. And I've heard that the first, you know, month or so is kind of an emotional time after weight loss surgery, but I mean, really, I've got a lot going on right now. I haven't seen my mom in a year, and I'm missing her really bad, and that's making me sad. And it's Christmas time, and it's the most wonderful time of the year for me, and it always has been, and I have such wonderful, dear, precious memories of Christmas. And the warm and fuzzies when I just think about Christmas is enough to make me tear up. Hearing my favorite Christmas song is enough to make me tear up. But it's just kind of getting ridiculous. I've felt the need to just like curl up and have a good 3-hour long cry for about a month or more, and you know, I've cried some here and there, and it's just the next day I wake up feeling the exact same way. So if you guys have experienced this, please tell me, does it pass, and how long does it take for it to pass? And yeah, my sister suggested going to my doctor and talking about medication, but I've been on medications before, and they don't do anything for me. So I don't really believe that they work. And, you know, for those of you out there who are on antidepressants and they work for you, that's great, but they don't work for me. yeah. So that's what I was going to talk about. I do want to do some body shots for you, and that will wrap up my video. Holy moly, it's already over 15 minutes. So, I love you guys all. I don't plan on making a video before Christmas, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you Merry Christmas now. Happy New Year if I don't see you before then, but hopefully I will. And, God bless you guys. Take care. Do good. Lose big. I'm stealing your line, Janine. Anyway, love you all. Take care of yourselves and have wonderful holidays. Tony, Miss Skinny Britches to be, I hope you're having a fabulous time with your daughter and those beautiful grandkids. And hope you just cherish this time with them. Alright, guys. I'm gonna sign off. Love you guys. Bye. Hey guys, this is me at 301.2. I'm in my size 24 jeans. Got a tank top on here, that's an 1820. And the sweater's a 2224, and I've got some room in it, so that's exciting. So yeah, here I am. Front, side. Not my good side. Other side. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I hope you guys all have very Merry Christmases and blessed New Year's, and I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.